Hey there everyone, Decadent Gamer here, and in today's video, I'm giving you my top 10 picks of characters I'd like to see in Super Smash Bros. As DLC. Keep in mind, these are my personal choices, so if you don't see your favorite characters, remember these are my personal picks. This list will only include first-party and third-party characters that have had games on a Nintendo system. However, I have 3 rules. Number 1, no returning characters. Yes, I'd love for Wolf to come back, but seeing as how fan favorites like Mewtwo, Roy, and Lucas were returned to their roster, there's a great chance that Wolf's coming back as well. Number 2, no characters that originated from anime or TV. You will not see characters like Goku or Naruto on this list. Believe me, I'm a fan of the Dragon Ball series, but I don't want to see Goku in a Super Smash Bros. Game, or any anime character for that matter. And my final rule, no characters that didn't have games on a Nintendo system. This means you won't be seeing characters like Cloud Strife, Lightning, Dante, or Ezreal, just to name a few. Super Smash Bros. Is all about Nintendo-oriented characters, so there's no chance of characters outside of Nintendo making it in. Believe me folks, this list was very hard to make. I had to change it about 7 times before I finally settled with my final picks. With all that out of the way, here we go. Kicking off my top 10 list is Wonder Red from Wonderful 101, released for the Nintendo Wii U. Honestly, I haven't played this game yet and I didn't learn about this character until this year. I love his design, and after seeing some of his abilities, I think he'd make a great Smash Bros. Character. His moveset is pretty much laid out already, as his main attacks can consist of punch and kick combos, his Unite hand for smash and special attacks, and for his final smash, he can call upon the Wonderful 101 team and perform his character morph ability. I feel like he'd mesh well with the other characters, and even though Wonderful 101 didn't do so well in sales, Wonder Red proved to be an unforgettable character who deserves a spot in the game, and for that reason, he gets a spot on my list. Number 9, King K. Rool. I know that King K. Rool is one of the most highly requested characters when it comes to Super Smash Bros. DLC choices, but I can't help but agree that he'd make a great Smash Bros. Character. I'm kind of annoyed that he wasn't brought in as a new character from the beginning for the latest game. While he's not as popular a villain as Bowser, he's just as iconic as him. After all, the Donkey Kong Country games were amazing for their time and hold up quite well today, as they are considered some of the best platform games of all time. King K. Rool's moveset is easy enough to pull off. He could use punch combos as his normal attacks that reference his boxing, throw his crown as a boomerang for an aerial projectile, his blunderbuss cannon that could be charged up for a standard projectile special attack, the helicopter pack for his up special, butt stomp that emits a small shockwave for his down special, and for his final smash, he could summon his giant pirate ship and rain down a hellfire of cannonballs all across the battlefield. I mean, come on, King K. Rool was made to be a Smash Bros. Character, and it's about time that he joined the battle. So for all these reasons, he gets a spot on my list. Number 8, Klonoa. Yeah, I realize that Klonoa may not be the most popular character in existence, especially since his Namco associate, Pac-Man, overshadows him, but I still think he'd make a great Smash Bros. Character. He has that cute mascot look that would mesh well with the other characters in the game. But wait, did Klonoa even have any games on a Nintendo system? Yes, he did. While he debuted on the original PlayStation, he later got 3 games for the Game Boy Advance, and a remake of the PlayStation game on a Nintendo Wii. So yes, I feel that he qualifies as a third-party Nintendo character, especially since Sony has neglected him since Klonoa 2 that was released for the PlayStation 2. I couldn't think of a solid moveset for him until I came across a Super Smash Bros. Brawl mod video created by this YouTuber here. Honestly, that mod was perfect, and it sums up how I feel Klonoa should play in the game. Since we already have characters like Sonic and Pac-Man in the game, with Rayman possibly on the way, I think it would be neat to see Klonoa join the cast as well. The little guy has been neglected for so long, and I feel he'd be perfect for a Smash Bros. Character. My next choice is the ever so popular Crystal from the Star Fox series. After King K. Rool, she's another highly requested character, and it's not hard to see why. For one, it'd be great to see some more female characters in the game, especially another Star Fox character. Crystal would make a great fighter, and her moveset would be simple to pull off. Her main weapon would be her staff from Star Fox Adventures. For her standard attacks, she could whack her foes with the staff similar to how Fox does in Adventures, use the various staff power-ups for special attacks, and for her final smash, she could ride on the back of her Cloud Runner dinosaur friend and fire energy blasts at opponents while flying all over the battlefield. She even has some awesome alternate costume skins, as you could choose either her look from Star Fox Adventures, Assault, or X-Command. There's just so much that can be done with Crystal, and at this point, I really wanted to be included in the game. With so much potential, she deserved a spot on my list. Coming in at number 6 is Isaac from the Golden Sun series. Ah yes, another highly requested character from so many people, me included. I was a big fan of the first Golden Sun game back when I was a kid, and I really enjoyed Isaac as a character, though in all fairness, I enjoyed most of the cast from the game. I have to say that I'm pretty surprised that Isaac didn't make it in as a newcomer in the latest game, considering how there's so much demand for him. But hopefully, he'll finally have a chance to be included as a DLC character. However, if he is included, I hope they go with his 14-year-old appearance over his new appearance, as it's more of an iconic look. So yes, as a big Golden Sun fan, I had to include Isaac on this list. Number 5 is a tie between Legend of Zelda's Girahim and Midna, because I couldn't decide between the two as I really like them both. I'll be honest, I haven't played Skyward Sword, but I will get to it eventually. With that said, I simply love Girahim. Out of all the Zelda villains, he's one of the liveliest and expressive of the bunch, and I feel he'd make a great Smash Bros. Character. His moveset would be easy as he could use his rapier as his main weapon, throwing knives as projectiles, and his final smash could utilize his final form from his boss battle in Skyward Sword. As for Midna, I've always been a huge fan of hers as she had an interesting personality and design. After seeing how she was handled in Hyrule Warriors, this only made me want to see her more in Smash Bros. Personally, I'm okay with them either going with her Imp form with or without Wolf Link, or her Twilight form. Midna has an eclectic style full of potential that I feel would transition well into a Smash Bros. Moveset. Besides, like I mentioned earlier, the game needs more female characters, and I feel she'd be an excellent choice. At the end of the day, I'm okay with either Girahim or Midna making it in. Number 4. Bass. Since we have Mega Man in the game, I think adding in one of his rivals would be pretty cool. My personal choice would be Bass, who made his debut in Mega Man 7. I did consider Proto Man, but honestly, I like Bass more and I enjoy his design better. His moveset would be pretty easy to pull off as he could use kick combos for his main attacks, a rising somersault kick for his up attack, the Bass Blaster for his special attack which he could shoot in any direction, however, it would leave him open to attacks, Air Dash for his side special, Rocket Punch for his side smash, and Shoulder Tackle for a slide attack, just to name a few possible moves. As for his final smash, he could call upon his partner Treble and fuse with him like he does in the Mega Man games, for a limited amount of time. During this, he could perform his special attack from Mega Man 8, where he shoots upwards and rains down energy blasts onto the field, as well as having the ability to fly. Out of all the Mega Man characters who could potentially be in Smash Bros, Bass would be my first choice, and I know he'd transition well into the Smash universe. Number 3. Shantae. Okay, I'll be honest, like Wonder Red, I never even heard of Shantae until this year after seeing Some Call Me Johnny's review of the Shantae series, and well, I instantly became a fan of hers. Her design, while simple, is also unique, and seeing all the abilities she possesses, she'd make an awesome Smash Bros. Character. It bears repeating that Smash Bros. Needs some more female characters, and considering how popular she has been getting recently, it would make perfect sense to include her. Her moveset would be pretty easy to pull off, as her main attack would be her Hair Whip, her Flintlock Pistol for her special, her Belly Dance ability for down special, and her Harpy form for her up special, and there's just so much more that they could do with her. I'm not entirely sure what she could do for her final smash, but I'm sure they would think of something that would suit her. And don't get me started on her potential alternate costumes, she's got plenty of them. She just has so much going for her that she's practically asking to be a Smash character at this point. I would welcome her to Smash Bros. With open arms, as she would fit in perfectly. Number 2. Banjo and Kazooie. I know people may be tired of seeing Banjo-Kazooie on these lists, but I can't help it. I'm going to be honest, I have never once played a Banjo-Kazooie game. I didn't have a Nintendo 64 growing up. The console I had was the Sony PlayStation at the time. It wasn't until I was about 13 when I finally got one. But I've seen and heard enough about Banjo and Kazooie and how revolutionary their game was, as it's considered one of the best 3D platform games of all time. So I feel it's justified that these two deserve a spot in the game. His moveset would be very easy to pull off since it's a 3D platform character. There's so much that can be done with Banjo and Kazooie as a Smash character. Unfortunately, going into a potential moveset would take a lot of time. However, here's a pretty cool mock-up drawing done by the original creator of Banjo for a potential moveset in which I gotta say would work great. Yes, I know that Banjo-Kazooie were made by Rare and that they're owned by Microsoft, but considering how Banjo was a big-time character during the Nintendo 64 days, he deserves to be an honorary Smash character. Even better, the Xbox boss Phil Spencer stated that he'd love to see Banjo in Smash Bros. So for all these reasons, of course Banjo-Kazooie were going to grab a spot on my list. And my number one pick for the character I like to see most in Super Smash Bros. Wii U is Simon Belmont from the Castlevania series. Simon Belmont is pretty much a classic Nintendo character, as his first two games were released on a Nintendo Entertainment System, while a remake of his first game was released on a Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Castlevania is full of awesome characters, but Simon is definitely my big time favorite and I would love to see him as a Smash character. His moveset would be so easy to pull off. His whip would be his main attack, boomerang cross or throwing axe for his standard special, though honestly I prefer they go with the boomerang cross, and holy water similar to Ness's PK fire move for a down special, just to name a few. For his final smash, he can use the Grand Cross spell that summons a bunch of magical crosses that rise from the ground and inflict damage if his opponents so much as touch them. I mean, the possibilities are endless with him. But the best part about why Simon Belmont would make a great Smash Bros. Character is that he has starred in a Super Smash Bros. Type game. The game was called Dream Mix TV World Fighters, which was released in 2003 for the Nintendo GameCube and PlayStation 2. It was developed by a company named Bitstep and published by Konami, Hudson, and Takara. Unfortunately, it wasn't released outside of Japan, which is a shame because it looked like it would have been a fun game. Anyway, Simon Belmont was one of the playable characters in the game, and after seeing some gameplay videos of him, his potential moveset is practically done already. For his design, I would want to see him with his classic look, and his Chronicles look for one of his alternate costumes. For all these reasons, I feel that Simon Belmont would make a great Smash Bros. Character, and that's why he grabs the number one spot on my top 10 list. And there you have it guys. These were some of the characters that I'd love to see in Super Smash Bros. As DLC. Again, this list was very hard to make, as there were many other characters that I really wanted to include, but I had to narrow it down to my top 10 choices overall. I'd gladly pay for these characters if they were offered, but that's just me. With that said, let me know what characters you'd love to see in the game. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.